Hi everybody, my name's John, and behind me is what I call the Grand River Railroad. This is the second video in what I hope to be a series as I add things to this model railroad. If you haven't seen video number 1, which is really just a slideshow, I show the track plan and talk about what I'm doing here and what I hope to accomplish. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to watch that. Today I'm just going to show you what I've been working on since then and where I plan to go. So I'm going to get out of the way now and I'll show you what I've been doing. Okay, here's one end of the railroad where the two main tracks make big loops and go through tunnel portals on both sides. There's going to be a styrofoam platform placed over this, and then mountains and sceneries added on top of that. Over here you can see that there's a third tunnel portal, and that's because I have a siding here off of my inner loop. This has a coal train parked on it. The coal train can back into the siding, which puts the rear end of the train inside the tunnel. And then over here, in this open area, I plan to have a coal loading facility of some sort. So this is where the coal gets loaded up. Okay, now I've got the sheet of 1-inch styrofoam on top, supported by 2-inch styrofoam beams down below. I decided to go with this type of construction rather than plywood, just to keep the weight down. The styrofoam is very light and it's going to be plenty strong for what I'm doing here. It's not going to have anything heavy on top. As we move down to the other end of the layout, the other corner, you can see I have similar construction going on. There's a track siding that extends and goes on top of this flat area, which is going to be like a plateau. There's another part of the track that takes off and is going to be part of a large bridge. And if you look down here, you can see this girder bridge material that I've purchased. It's plastic and it's flexible. And so what I plan to do is bend it to form this curve that this bridge makes right here. And behind it is going to be the wall of a cliff face. And I'm not sure what's going to be going on down below here, whether this will be water or whether it'll be a valley, but anyway, I just wanted to have a bridge in this part of the layout. There you can see the siding where it takes off. And it continues down a long incline there and comes back to ground level at this point over here. Now that we're down at ground level, you can see a little passenger loading station there. The track comes around here. There's a couple sidings. One goes into a maintenance shed. The other siding continues around, or I should say the main track continues around. Goes past the yard and goes down to the other end that I already showed you. Over here at the side of the yard is a switching tower. There's a double track maintenance shed over here, and just some miscellaneous cars and equipment that are parked. You can see here that I've got a couple steam engines. This layout is primarily a modern day layout, but I just like steam engines, so I have to have a few of them I can run once in a while, so they're just parked right here. Here's another view of the layout. You can see after the track leaves this elevated part where the mountain is going to be, it passes over this single track MTH girder bridge, and below this bridge is going to be some water, and then there's another long incline down this side towards that first end that I showed you guys. Over here I have a turnout which right now leads to a dead end, but what I've done here is I've left open the possibility of another elevated siding in this corner. This could be for some type of grain operation or whatever I decide in the future to do. The track could actually extend over and punch through this wall right here and end up being quite a long siding, as the train could extend into this closet if I chose to do that. But right now it's undecided. I just thought I'd leave that as a possibility. Okay, right here I've got some cardboard strips that I bought from Micromark, and they're all conveniently cut and ready to go. I've got some rolls of plaster wrap, and you guys have probably seen this type of mountain construction on other videos on YouTube. You basically build your mountain structure using these strips and then cover them with the plaster cloth. So that's my intent, is to build some scenery that way, and that I'll show you in the next video. Here I've got some flexible plastic sheets of artificial rock. They're very pliable and can be painted afterwards, and so I'll be incorporating those into areas of my layout. I think those came from Scenic Express. They're the Hecky brand. They call it rock foil. So we'll see how that goes. If it works out well, I'll be buying some more of that. Down here you can see my Z4000 transformer, which runs everything. And back behind that is the MTH AIU and TIU, so I can run the proto-sound trains. And then back where you can't see it, there's also a Lionel command center, so that I can also run Lionel trains on this layout if I want to. I only have one Lionel train at this point, and that's one of my steam engines, but I am able to run that through my MTH remote, which communicates with the Lionel command center and works just fine with that Lionel train. As you can see here, my cat likes to hang out on the layout. This cat weighs about 15 pounds, and the styrofoam platform that I've made here holds him up quite well, so I don't think I'll have any problems with this not being strong enough. He's not going to like it when this gets covered with some mountain scenery though, because he likes to lay down here and sleep on this. So I'll close here with a couple trains running. I thought you might like to see that. As usual, if you have questions, comments, ideas to tell me about to incorporate into my layout, that would be great. If you find this useful or interesting, hit subscribe, because there will be more videos coming, and I probably will get better with this video camera. Thanks for watching.